Hello.
Yo,
I'm a little
welcome or
king.
welcome back, depending on if you've seen us before.
True. We are imps
One
and
of
we
those
live
two.
on Mars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a pretty cool place.
it is. Mars
Here,
and place
I
to
kind
raise your kids. Maybe it's not that.
of want to see constellations.
Oh, right. We never picked favorite constellations.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at some of these. Ooh,
Bing bong. Do they have a monkey constellation? Because if they do, then that one's my favorite.
constellation monkey.
Monkey. You
Uh,
might find something made up, though.
yeah, this one looks made up.
Bing bong.
Oh,
Ba. Nah. Nah.
monkey.
How do I...
Dyslexia, fuck you. Monkey constellation. I can spell. I know I can.
Maybe. Maybe you can.
So there's not a
Uh,
monkey constellation, but there's
no.
something called the Monkey Head Nebula,
Oh.
which is located within Orion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's NGC 2174.
That's my favorite nebula.
So,
You heard it here.
yep,
Do you
that's pretty
know
cool.
about monkey-faced orchids? I feel like I might have shown them to you.
I think I've seen them before, but let me just see.
They're awesome, and I love them.
Yep, totally seen this.
They're so cute. They're monkey. They're like flower
I find it.
monkey.
I don't like that.
Well, you might, okay, when you look them up, you might find some AI ones, but they are real things that exist. That's what,
Yeah.
oh, I feel
It's
like
just kind of unsettling.
I feel like the reason
don't
that
know.
we talked about this was actually because I said that I was so sad that when you look it up now, it's AI, even though they're a real kind of flower that exists. You
That's
get it
right.
like a mix of the real photos and the really freaky looking AI generated ones. But they are real flowers.
Some of these do look very AI generated, but
You can tell when they're fake or not, because the real ones are like
yeah.
a natural formation that's not exactly like a monkey. It just kind of looks like a monkey. That's why they named them that.
I kind of don't like that anyway. I don't know how to
No,
put it. It's just a bit uncanny.
I think they're so
It's
cute.
just like it's slightly creepy to me. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Evangelion.
Why
There's
does everything remind you of Evangelion? We gotta watch
because
this,
I love
because I don't know
Evangelion.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about half the time.
I adore Evangelion. Yeah, we should watch Evangelion. Maybe after Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, Cowboy Bebop.
In like a year or so.
True.
See, the thing with Evangelion, I feel like you have to be mentally prepared for it. So I feel like I should give some like trigger warnings just in
I have a
case.
pretty good idea that it's horrific already, like the way that people talk about it. That's kind of like
Yeah,
saying,
but
like, go into Madoka Magica and it's like, oh, like I already have some idea of what happens, man. At least some
what
idea of
do you
how
think is horrific about it?
it has to do with like philosophy, right? That in like existentialism or
Yeah,
something, where it's like what I know about it is that it's a mech anime that's not about mech anime, and it's very much about something else, about like, I don't know, humanity, and has some kind of larger implication. And at the end of Evangelion is a really big deal, and it has references outside of it, but I don't know why, because I haven't seen it.
Okay. It might be a bit of a spoiler to say why.
Well then, I don't know.
There's just like a couple scenes that can be like even more than you think. I don't know how to put it.
I don't know, body horror,
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh,
Definitely
okay.
body horror, especially end of Evangelion. That
Okay.
shit is yeah. That that's actually why I was like the monkey face orchids.
Really?
That's why I was thinking of Evangelion.
Well, I'm usually fine
Because
with that
I
stuff.
yeah, see I saw like a bunch of the monkey face orchids. And I was like, that looks like Evangelion. That looks like
Hmm.
that one scene from Evangelion. Oh no. Oh
Oh
no.
no. Can I steal
And
this
then I thought of
child?
Evangelion. I
Yes.
mean, I definitely do reference Evangelion a lot, so it'd probably be good for us to see it. I mean, we were gonna watch it
Yeah.
like a couple months ago, but then we were just like maybe no. It was for outside reasons, I think. But
I don't remember.
anyway. I kinda do, but it was also like a year and a half ago, so
That is
I don't.
too far away for me, man. I don't know what a year and a half ago was. I
Yeah,
don't
I got
know.
nothing. The past is the past, you know?
The
I just
past is relative, and if you don't
yeah,
remember it, did it really happen?
yeah, yeah. That's an interesting question from philosophy. Ooh.
True. Can I grab these people? Come here,
I'm
you
saying
coward.
this as a not philosophy student, but I've taken a lot of philosophy classes because I think it's interesting.
Man,
Um, I've
we've
also
I feel I swear we've talked about this
yeah, we've
before,
talked
but
about
not
this.
on the
We
thing.
have.
I was just about to go, I hate philosophy.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you hate
I
philosophy,
hate
don't you?
philosophy. I hate
Yeah,
listening to other
I
people
know.
tell me how I should think. Because
Oh, I
I'm just
know.
like, I
I
don't like
know.
hearing other people's inside thoughts. I don't want to know what's going on in your brain. Because you all, it's either the most obvious thing that anybody could have thought of by
Mm-hmm.
themselves, like have morals, understand other people, or
Mm-hmm.
it just makes them sound, or it's like the wildest thing that you've ever heard.
See, that's partially why I don't know if I can recommend Evangelion to you. But at the same time, it's really not like that at all. It doesn't really preach to you of like how the world should work
Mm,
or like how you should act to make it better. It's more of just like philosophical ideas in it, you know?
okay.
It feels a lot more. So basically, Hideaki Anno, the guy who created Evangelion, at the time of making Evangelion, he read tons of mental health stuff.
Mm,
So I guess it's less philosophical and more mental health. Like it's a lot more like self-acceptance and like how you should love yourself and how you should take care of yourself, how people
okay.
cope with trauma. So I guess it's more psychology than philosophy, but there is
Yeah.
some philosophical elements to it. So I guess it's both. I'd
I
say
mean,
more psychological than philosophical, but
mm,
there's definitely philosophical stuff in it. A lot
I
of
see.
philosophical symbolism and like references to philosophy, but not being about it necessarily.
I can't believe they shoot at you. Anyways, yeah.
I mean,
Um, I mean, but this is Japan.
yeah, they don't really.
They just
Yeah,
look at you, they look at me and a tiny little innocent prince and go, time to kill that thing.
lethal force. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was American, you know, it'd be
Who knows?
slightly more. Mm,
Slightly more accurate. Still, I mean,
uh,
yeah, if you saw a giant a giant ball of thing of
yeah, if
Katamari
you had a
crawling
gun,
at
you'd
you,
shoot at it.
you would probably. Uh, what would you do? Would you run from the Katamari? Would you accept your
Yeah,
fate?
I
Have
know
you
what happens
seen
to the people.
have you seen I have saved or liked somewhere on Instagram a cosplay of somebody who cosplayed like the prince from Katamari.
I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw it. I
they made
totally
the
know which one. Did
giant
they have the
ball.
giant ball?
Yes, they
Yeah,
made
yeah, yeah,
it. They
yeah.
made a prop. It was so funny.
It was inflatable, right?
Yeah. It's so
Yeah,
cute.
I saw a video on it.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. I think it's she. I think.
Yeah.
I believe. But it was like 4 months ago or something that I saw it. I saw like a whole video and they it was like, this is how I made this cosplay.
Yeah.
And
It was
then they like
awesome.
rolled around it at a con.
I know. That's me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't cosplay Katamari. Actually, we should cosplay the king and queen from Katamari.
That would fucking rule.
That would be awesome.
Now the
Put it on the
question
list.
is, who's who? I'd
That is
gladly
the
be the queen.
question. You should. I can't believe that that was the worst performing Katamari video so far. I love that thumbnail.
Yeah.
Of us just as the king and queen. I was like, this is a good thumbnail. It's so goofy looking.
Have you seen how badly the most recently uploaded Metal Gear videos have done?
Yes, I have. I think it's just like the
So,
dumping doesn't work for the algorithm, but that's
yeah,
weird.
it doesn't. So, I thought maybe if we let it sit for a bit, like we initially said, like, oh yeah, if when we let it sit, it does slightly better.
Yeah.
I thought maybe that would help, but no. So we now can use that for future reference. So
Exactly. It was all an
yes,
experiment. So
exactly.
now we
So
know.
Quoth the Raven has literally gotten no views. The only view that it
Wow.
has is the view from me to make sure that it uploaded properly. And
What?
that's it. That's
Because
the
I
only
haven't
one.
watched it yet. I'm getting to
Mm-hmm.
it. I
It's
promise.
depressing.
It'll have one
It's
soon. I just
yeah,
finished
it
the
will.
EGADS and enemy sniper video today.
Uh-huh.
Because you know I take my time. It's been long
Yeah.
enough since we recorded it too that I was like, I feel like I should start watching the Metal Gear videos.
That's how I've been with all the Katamari videos because I do not remember any of them. Like,
True.
I've seen a bunch of people get on like the Game Grumps for not remembering bits from like 5 years ago. Bitch, I can't remember stuff we did last week.
It's true.
I would be so impressed if they could remember 5 years ago. I mean, it's a lot more understandable
It
to be able to
is.
remember it when like you're digesting it or like organically. But when you're actually doing it, no.
I
Like,
will say, one thing that's been happening a lot that's like kind of freaking me out from when I watch our videos
uh-huh,
is that there keeps being this thing that's happening where whether it's in like especially in the Metal Gear videos, especially
uh-huh,
even if it's been like weeks after we've recorded it, after it's been uploaded, like I'm going back and watching these and I'm listening to the conversations and then I have a thought and then I immediately
yeah,
say it in the video. And I'm just like I
yeah,
think of how I would respond to you and then I say it
yeah,
and I'm like at least I know I'm honest.
yeah,
At least
you
I know
do.
that's how I think.
I think I remember that. So, do you remember the Katamari video where we were trying to figure out what Life is Strange was
Yes,
for a
yes.
bit? I couldn't remember that I knew that it was Life is Strange. So I was like actively going along with the process and I'm like, no, it wasn't Uncharted. Oh, what was that game again? Oh, I completely forgot. And then I'm like literally a millisecond before I figured it out on the video, I'm like, Life is Strange, that's it. And then in the video, I said like, Life is Strange, that's it, in the exact way that I thought it.
Mhm.
It's kind of scary, but
Mhm.
also interesting.
Yeah.
We have like certain predispositions for like answers.
Yeah. I mean,
It's fun.
It's kind of,
fun.
it's really interesting that it's like if we have this conversation in the exact same way again, we know we would kind of say the same thing.
Yeah,
because
probably.
that keeps happening. Like you say something and then I make a joke or I say a one-liner or I have a thought and then I just do it in the video and I'm like, what? And
Maybe we're in a fucking time loop or something. I don't
maybe.
know.
I guess it's just that stream of consciousness. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we just have like the same
That's
thoughts
how
on
you
stuff.
know we
I
don't
mean,
script these episodes. That's how you know that this is
yeah.
off the dome.
I mean, maybe like in a couple years
You'll
when
have
we're like,
forgotten.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the
And
thing
we'll
about
also
it.
probably have changed like
Yeah.
drastically as people.
The thing about it that I can't tell is I can't tell if it's my brain like somewhat remembering how I responded like a week ago, or if it's my brain just processing the information the same way and then being like, this is what I would say to that, and then I do it.
Yeah, I feel like in maybe like a couple years, I think it'll be fun to like go back and watch these older videos because at one point or another these videos will be old.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see like once we get more experience to see just how much of novices we were, I guess.
It's already weird. I told you that
Yeah.
the first Katamari video, I watched it and I was
Oh
like, bro,
yeah.
we were so tired
That
and
Splatoon video.
yeah.
I felt like I pitched up my voice like just a bit higher. It sounded like slightly higher than it usually is.
I don't know.
I
I haven't
mean,
seen that one in
my
a while.
my voice is kind of in like a neutral-ish tone. Like I don't know how to put it. When I hear it, it's a lot higher than I think it is.
I think that's what recording your voice happens to like everyone. Cause I swear,
Yeah.
something about it bouncing around in your own skull makes it deeper. I swear, cause literally everybody is like, "Why is my voice so high pitched when I record it?"
Yeah. But now I'm kind of used to how I sound, so now I can hear myself. Like mostly how I actually sound. Like I can hear my like when I say actually, I have like a slight like I have like a slight lisp. I don't know how to put it.
Actually.
And I've been
Actually.
actually
Actually.
actually I do sound like a nerd when I say it like that because I'm just like actually
I think,
actually.
I don't know. I remember sometimes I would listen to my own voice in the recording and then I would be like, I got used to it real fast because I'm not just hearing my voice in IMPs, I'm also hearing it on streams whenever I'm editing for a lot. So I got really used to the way that it sounds in like pitch terms, but then I'll be listening to it and I'm just like, what the hell accent do I have? Like I'm listening to the way that I pronounce words
American.
and I'm like, yeah, but I'm just like, where? Just where in America is that? And I'm like, what? Is that what people sound like? Is that what I sound like? And the answer is yes.
I think the funny thing with me is that I've lived so many places that depending on what I say, I'll say it with like a different accent.
You've got default American accent if there ever truly was one.
Yeah? Truly.
Truly. I listen to I think and I always thought that mine was like that. Because I don't necessarily sound the same way as everybody does where I live, but then I listen to it and I'm like, oh, I sound like this friend. Oh, I sound like this and then that, and I say that word like that, and I'm like, oh. I caught myself saying use in a Splatoon VOD, and I was like, what?
Yeah. What are yous doing?
Yeah.
So have I talked to you about Poirot before? Do you know
What?
Hercule Poirot? Have I not? Okay.
What?
So in like the early 2000s, the I think it was BBC, they had
Oh, British.
David Suchet's Hercule Poirot by Agatha Christie. It's like a mystery. It was originally a book,
Okay.
and the interpretation that I know is David Suchet's, which is the best one, and I will die on that hill. And I hate the new guy because Jesus Christ, his mustache is just too big. He looks like Dr. Eggman. I do not like
Eggman.
Murder. Do you know Murder on the Orient Express? Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
That'd probably be the one that you know, if you know Poirot.
Yeah. Oh, so he's like an author?
No. He's the detective. So Agatha Christie,
Oh.
she wrote the Poirot books. Hercule Poirot is the name of the detective.
Okay.
He's this short Belgian man. He's very autistic. Well, not
Cool.
necessarily, but like
Autistic
he's
coded.
very autistic coded. Yes, very much like Sherlock Holmes. He's also extremely like ace. And David Suchet actually said, I personally see my rendition of Hercule Poirot as ace, like asexual. And I was like, even better, because like I watched it when I was a kid. Which I probably shouldn't have been watching it as a kid, because it's like but
Child
then again,
watching
pretty
horrific
much
murder
when I was a
mysteries.
pretty much the only thing I consumed as a child was mysteries. That's why I like weird mysteries, because all the like down to earth ones I can predict super easily.
Is that why
Like
you like
it's
Danganronpa?
comical.
Because Danganronpa's so
Oh,
stupid?
absolutely. It's stupid as hell.
It
That's why I love
is.
Ace Attorney so much, because it's
Oh
like bullshit
yeah.
anime.
I love Ace Attorney because
And that's why it's perfect for me. That's also why I like the Somnium Files, because it has just enough absurdity. But like, I think that's why my taste in media leans so heavily toward the absurd. Because everything that is like down to earth, I can just predict it. Because I've seen it before. I know what's gonna happen because I've seen the same people. I've seen the characters before.
Yeah.
It's not all that surprise because I have like really weirdly good pattern recognition. Like
remember, you are
kind of
canonically autistic.
yeah.
Canonically.
Um
Whoa, where am I?
so like at work, if a customer walks in a certain way, I can tell what they're going to say. So there's like teenage boys, for instance. There are certain ones that come in, and so 0 to 2 year olds get in for free. So when there's a certain like cadence to their walk, and I don't know what it is, but every single time they walk in, I'm just like, this person is gonna make that fucking lame joke where they're like, can I get in? Just 1 2 year old, please. And I've heard it billions of times.
I
It's
think you're
not
just
funny. It was
meeting the
never
same
fucking
people over
funny.
and over again.
It's not. It's
I think that's
separate. It's separate people.
no,
It's
like I mean, like
separate
I
people.
think you're
I
just
know
meeting
it
the same
is.
like genre of person. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
just
mean they
working in the
are. They
industry.
legitimately are. Like they make the same joke, and everybody is like that to me. That's why I like people like you so much, because you're not predictable. You're like fun, but
I'm
like,
not really.
well, kinda, but not really.
I just exist.
No.
I
You know what? That's not completely correct, actually. Yeah, you aren't predictable.
I'm
That's
not.
what's so fun. Like, the people
Whoa.
that interest me most are the people who they don't make the same jokes. They don't say the same things because, like, I don't hate people that are
Boring.
like boring,
Maybe it's
but that feels mean to say.
it might be, I
But
don't know,
I've
like
just seen them before.
neurotypical.
Yeah,
That's what it that's what
yeah,
it sometimes feels like to me, because I
yeah.
just like I just remember I had some friends in middle school that I always kind of
Mm-hmm.
got the vibes of like, why are you hanging out with them and not me from them? And then one time I was
Yeah,
in club and they were talking about boys with their
yeah.
little what are they called? Their little code words where you call them pineapple
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
like
And
banana.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
this is,
I
and I
remember
was
this.
literally sitting there and I'm this like, unbeknownst to everybody including myself, little gay trans kid not knowing yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just
Yeah.
like, this is stupid. And then I heard our teacher who was there, she was just like, I'm like, why are you guys talking about this? And then she was like, I remember I used to do that when I was there, when I was like you guys' age. And I'm just
Yeah,
thinking, I'm like, I don't want to be here. I want to go hang out with my friends and
yeah,
talk about Mario Kart. And I'm
yeah.
like, is that so wrong of me? No. But we have different interests and different
So
discussions that we
maybe
like to
that's
have.
it. Yeah,
I
it
think
could
that's
be.
what it is.
It's just predictable, you know?
Yeah.
What once I've seen a behavior like once or twice, I can like see a person and I know what they're gonna do.
Hmm.
Like it's not
I feel like it's sometimes I even think it's just because it's not that they necessarily are that way, but because I feel like
yeah,
people have just conditioned themselves to just not do things.
weird
Yeah.
yeah,
Not let their
certain
freak
things, like
out.
things that are seen as weird. Yeah, and like once again at work, I work behind like the pasta bar. Um and
The
people do
pasta
like this
bar.
weird, I don't know how to put it. It's like a little jiggle, like a little dance that they do when when they want to ask for these things, like these mini cups. They do like this awkward wiggle where they're like, mm, mm, hey, do you have any like little cup things? And then I'm like,
Mm.
yeah, they're right here. And then they're like, oh, thank. So I have accidentally like once or twice been like, as they're talking, I lean down before they even finish their thought, and I'm like, you want cups, right? And they're like, how the fuck did you know that? And I'm like, I don't know, ma'am. There you
They're doing
go.
the awkward, oh no, I don't want to ask for anything dance. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they do the awkward
I
like,
feel like
oh, I don't.
I'm genuinely not observant enough to ever
Mm-hmm.
notice those things about people. I'm not, I'm in
See, the thing
public,
is,
I'm not looking at anyone.
yeah,
My brain
yeah.
is nowhere. I'm thinking about other shit, man.
I think I'm just the polar opposite of that. Like, I'm always looking at other people to the point where I'm not looking at myself. Because,
Mm,
like, I find people interesting. They're
mm.
interesting to look at, but I've also
We are kind of
seen
strange
people
looking animals.
yeah, we are. Have you ever like looked at a person and then like looked at them for too long and then you're like, man, that person looks like really fucking weird. And then you look at another
I
person and they're like, man, humans look so fucking weird.
I
Like, what
I
are these
do
things?
remember having this thought that I'm gonna be very vulnerable right now. I mean I don't really
Uh-huh.
care anymore. But I felt
Yeah.
really bad about it at the time. There was this girl that I had in
Mm.
my class and I
Mhm.
made a poor judgment on her. I
Yeah.
didn't like her friend, and I still don't like her friend. Somebody that she was friends with was very annoying,
Hmm.
very rude person, and generally unfun to be around. The meanest twink you've
Yeah.
ever met, okay? And
Okay.
but she didn't do anything wrong, and I had multiple classes with her, but not with the friend. And
Yeah.
so I judged her, and I was thinking like, man, she's so unfunny, she's so
Yeah.
uncool. And honestly, I don't like the way that she looks. And I'm like, she seems like she's not fun and she's not cool. But then I had more classes with her than I did him, like I said, and I saw her more and I listened to her more, and I'm like, oh, she's really funny and nice and not at all like this guy. And I'm like, why? And then at some point I just started thinking, why do you hang out with him? I'm just thinking because all of her other friends were chill, but I'm just like, why do you hang out with this dude? Like, I'm like, at some point I realized, I was like, wow, that was wrong of me to think that. She's perfectly normal. She's funny. She's chill. She seems to like some of the same things as me. Why are you just hanging out with this guy?
Yeah.
But that was the thing, is that I never get it when people say, oh, wow, this person's a bad person, but they're good looking. I don't get that. If they're bad, they're ugly to me. They're to me, I'm just like, that's a creature. That's
I can see that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's also partially why I don't like saying that I can kind of tell when I'm going to like a person, like, first 10 seconds I meet them. Or, like, whether or not there's, like, something beneath the surface. I don't...
I feel like I should have learned by now, but I haven't.
Yeah.
For me.
Certain people that we have known have given me, like, a vibe. You know what like, this person is nice, but there's something beneath it. I don't know what it is exactly. And both times I've been correct
in
mental that
health
assumption.
Issues.
So it's just, yeah.
It's been things that you can't help them with, and they gotta sort out themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like based on the fact that I was the first one to know both of those people, I should have learned my lesson by now, and I haven't. I haven't. I don't know what it is about me. I both, and I guess maybe this is the experience for everyone, because I don't think anyone's had the experience of like, oh, I've never had a friendship that ended because of drama. Oh, I've never had a friendship that ended because of wrong reasons. Oh no.
I've just never had it happen before.
Really? Oh, because you would always move away before really it lasted that long, is what you would say.
I really only ever lived anywhere for like a year, so there was never time for it to... Yeah, that's probably why.
I just feel like I was gonna say about I don't know what it is. I'm just like, I feel like I keep attracting people who are so polar opposite to me in like terms of confidence and emotional intelligence, and then the friendships gotta end because of that. But like at the same time, you're not like that, and our mutual friends not like that. And then also,
technically, we didn't meet.
No. We met through
technically a secondhand friend.
Yes. I picked you up from the thrift store.
I don't know how to put it. Yeah.
It's true. I found I'm so sorry, they're a stray. I picked them up off the side of the road.
Yeah, I was on sale.
Yeah.
I was on sale.
And I was just
I'm very affordable.
It's true. We met through a mutual friend, and I was like, okay. Well, I was gonna say, oh, they're pretty chill, but you weren't at first. But then you became chill.
Oh, totally not.
You weren't chill at first.
I was the fucking worst. Dude, I was even worse than that. When I was like little, I like stole people's shit. I stole my cousin's Pokemon card. Like, I was such a little bastard.
I was a little shit when I was a kid.
I stabbed my sister.
What?
I think that might be a story for another time. I mean, she stabbed me first, but like I stabbed her.
I feel like
Holy shit.
I mean, I was kind of a little kid. I mean a little shit, but like in a very different reason.
Yeah.
I would have a lot of meltdowns. I kind of forced my brother to do whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Also, I do remember, like, at school, the thing about me that I still don't understand, kids be lying.
Mm-hmm.
Kids just
Oh
lie. They
yeah,
just make stuff up. And I never
totally.
did that as a child because, like, it doesn't
Me
even benefit
neither.
you. And it's not like I'm not claiming to be, more of a moral child. I think I was more
Yeah.
autistic. And it's just kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't benefit me. It doesn't make any sense. It's
Yeah.
so obviously a lie. Why would I lie about that?
Yeah.
Versus like other kids. One of my friends tried to convince me that she was a Minecraft YouTuber. And I didn't want,
Mm-hmm.
and now theoretically it should have worked because I wasn't into Minecraft YouTubers at the time. But I
Yeah.
looked at
Yeah.
the person's page and I was like, what do you mean this obviously isn't you? It's not your voice. It's not, and we're kids. Like, you can't,
Yeah.
this can't be you. And she's like, no, it's me. And I'm like, I don't believe you.
I remember when I was little, my sister tried to convince me that she was the person who came up with the 21 meme. And when I looked it
Huh?
up, it was a black
It
child.
is.
And I was like, that's not you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not you. That's not
That's
you,
not you.
sister. That's not you. And I like told people at school too, because I didn't look it up before. I didn't fact check, because like
Uh,
I didn't have regular access to internet. I had
that's
like
right.
very limited access to the internet. Um.
I
Oh yeah.
oh.
I I was just gonna say. I feel like it's more of a Our third person is usually cursed, so we need to get
Mm-hmm.
a fourth person.
True. We're looking for a fourth.
We Yeah, we're looking for two, I
I
guess.
keep I don't remember what I was watching, but I was watching
Mm-hmm.
something just like a group of some kind of like internet friend group. The people love an
Yeah.
internet friend group, and especially it's great when
Oh
they're
yeah.
like when they play games together, when they're gamers. I love a gamer
Yes.
friend group. You get to follow everybody, you get a
Yeah.
bunch of great content. And I was watching some and I was just like, man, I kind of wish having a friend group, like a functioning group. And then I remembered there's a reason that all of the functioning friend groups that have to do with video games have ended. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
maybe I don't want one.
Yeah, literally all of the ones that I can think of have disbanded. I was actually
Exactly.
talking about one literally 2 days ago with you.
Mm-hmm.
Um
I even meant more so like our friend groups. Like
oh
the
yeah.
functioning
Yeah.
gaming
There is a
friend group
reason
that
why it didn't
then got.
work out.
Exactly. And then there was a little bit left and then it dissolved too. And it was just like,
Yeah. And now
oh
it's
no.
just us and one other kind of,
Yeah.
but not exactly.
Yeah, not for imps, but she'll hang out
Yeah.
sometimes. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if we
I
ask her.
maybe. I think I don't remember. Man. Yeah. Do you want to know what's the weirder part? The friend
Yeah.
group that I have that's still kind of going, we all
Mm-hmm.
play video games, but we don't
Yeah.
really we don't game together very often. Like I go over
Yeah.
to some of their houses sometimes and like we'll play stuff, we'll watch each other play some stuff, but like we all play different kinds of games,
Mm-hmm.
so we don't like we're not like let's get on this game together everybody. It's
Yeah.
Splatoon. We're
Yeah.
all gonna and they we just don't do that. Like we're always doing different things. We're always doing like I'm playing video games the entire time and then one of my friends is drawing and the other friend's on her phone and
Mm-hmm.
like that's just how we hang out. And so we're not a gamer friend group even though we all separately play video games. It's interesting.
I,
Peacock.
okay. So there's this one person. I don't consider him a friend. I've talked about him before. There is a very
Mm,
specific reason why I don't consider him a friend, really. But we
asshole.
still hang out. Yeah, pretty much. But we still hang out because there's literally nobody else here in Greenland that I can tolerate. Like, he is an asshole, but he is a tolerable kind of, but I'd really prefer to never talk to him again. But I will for the sake of my sanity, because I need to talk. I think I might be an extrovert, because I need to talk to someone.
Bro, I've had a similar but like less wholesome thought before. I was like, at some point, I had the thought, I can't remember if this was over COVID or like more recently, but at some point I had the thought where I was like, does it qualify as me? Oh, I got really close. Does it qualify as me being an extrovert if I need other people to perceive how awesome I am? If I like need to get the high off of knowing that other people keep staring at me because they like my outfit. I need people. I just live off of other people being mildly intimidated by me. And that's not very cool, but it's true.
Yeah, no. But that's fun.
I need to show off.
Yeah.
I've just gotta.
I think you might just be like, that's not the right word, but
you can call me conceited. It's true.
It's not well, I was thinking exhibitionist, but that's not the right word.
No, that's not.
That's definitely not the right word.
I don't know.
Not even self-absorbed, just like wanting for attention. Attention-starved, maybe attention craving.
Attention seeking? I don't know.
Attention seeking.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like,
I mean, that's why we do this.
Yeah.
'Cause like, well,
the reason that we do this is because we love video games, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that it took me a really long time. Even though I've been watching other people play video games for so long, it took me a long time to like really have the thought that, oh, I can make that too. Like I could be doing that too, because I just never saw it for me. Same thing with posting pictures of my art on the internet or pictures of my outfits on the internet, because to me it was always I don't need other people to see what I'm doing. But at some point, what I realized was, the way that I use the internet, what if every cool person who posts outfit selfies felt the same way? What if every single other person didn't, what if they didn't post their cool outfits on the internet? I wouldn't have anybody's cool outfits to look at. I would only have what exists in person. If everybody stopped playing video games, I wouldn't know who to look for if I was unsure about whether or not I wanted to play a game, or if I knew I wasn't going to play it but I wanted to see a playthrough of it. If everybody else felt the way that I did, we wouldn't have any content, and I don't want that. So that's what I thought.
Yeah. I think I forgot my point of talking about that one guy that is a friend but not really.
Oh yeah, what were we talking about? Oh.
So the whole point, I've remembered. So I went over to his house because I recommended Deltarune to him.
Yo.
So I got him to play Deltarune. And then I tried to explain that Chris is non-binary, and then he got mad at me.
I remember this.
Yeah. He's definitely not gonna like Chapter 2 now that I think about it. So anyway, basically what happened was, like, when I was over at his house, I did voices and stuff for it. And it was the most enjoyable experience that I've ever had. And it dawned on me, I really do not like playing video games by myself. I like having another person to play, like, even if it's not a co-op game. I like having someone to, like, riff on a game with. It's fun. It's way more enjoyable. So here's my theory. Playing video games by yourself is a lot like drinking alone.
We talked about this. That was one of the potential name titles for a different Katamari video.
Did we talk about it in the video already?
Yes, it was in the new one that's out, the number 4. One of the potential titles was Drinking Alone.
Oh, okay. I probably did talk about it then. Man,
I don't think you talked about it so in depth, but I mean, we just forget about it.
Well, that's the reason why I said it. So we were playing Deltarune, and I was like, you know what? If this guy was chill, because right before that, there was not confirmation that he was in fact like anti-queer in general, because it was always sort of iffy, because one day he'd be like, oh yeah, one of my friends is gay, and then the other day he's just like, I don't know. He definitely doesn't sound like that, but like he'll say it nicely, but like dickishly. What he thinks is nice. Anyway, while we were playing it, I was like, man, I'd like to invite this guy on IMPs if he is not, because it was legitimately fun to play a game with him. But then he started talking about like Chris can't be non-binary, that's not a thing. Like that kind of stuff. So then I was like, oh no. But then I thought, well, there's probably somebody. Maybe I should invite the third person or the fourth person. I think we need a set.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do a roll call for a quadruple, I guess. Yeah, we could do a rotation of like 1 or 2 people an episode, and then do like a group episode. I think that would be ideal, because most games that are multiplayer are like 4-player. Also, groups of 4 are extremely.
I
think
friends
it's just
to play
psychologically satisfying. Yeah, I'd love to play like Gang Beasts or Human Fall Flat or something.
Yeah, we need to play D&D, but that could be an entirely different set of friends.
I would love that. We can make the Sun's Lair channel, because I'd probably be DMing, because no one else wants to DM.
Well, I've never played the game before, so I feel like I shouldn't DM, you know?
I mean, you aren't gonna DM, probably, no.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I could teach you, but I won't put that on you. I feel like you should play a couple games before you even think about DMing.
That's what I thought too. I was like, I'm not gonna offer to be a DM because I've literally never played D&D before, so I feel like that's not.
My dad was my original DM, and he played the game like back when it was I think it was 2. It was so D&D version 2. So it was like before 3.5, and we don't talk about 4. It was definitely before 5, because 5 was like in 2014 or something.
Dang.
I think. And now 5.5 is out, and I don't have it. So I guess now I'm not up to date, but the new rules are kind of eh. I mean, everything is like differently balanced. And apparently a lot of the classes are a lot stronger than they used to be.
I think I did hear something saying about how it's like once you get to a certain level, the combat stops being fun because they just start blocking stuff, basically.
Yeah.
And everything's just kind of designed to like stall you rather than like be interesting.
I do have to say, D&D's combat is probably the worst part of it for me. Yeah. I do not care for D&D's combat. But I, as a DM, when we do combat encounters, if I DM for you, I am going to make it more interesting than it is in the rules. I really, really like to incorporate the environment. Like, I love having stuff that you can, like, for instance, a barrel of explosives, or that you can like throw at the enemy, or something to swing across, or like there's a pile of gold, or like vines on the wall that you can climb up. Maybe like a tower.
You don't want to just stand there and like use your ability and be like, I cast this thing. Yeah. Okay, let me roll for damage. Now I do this. Now it wants. You want to have. I've never played D&D. I assume you want to have players ask, okay, can I do this?
Yeah,
Can I try this?
I love having like relatively useless abilities be useful for like just a bit, because yeah, sure, having like Destructo Meteor, Realm Ender or whatever, having that as a spell, that's fine and it can be fun for a bit, but like whenever people power build, it just kind of takes away like the interesting parts of combat. Like because everyone takes the same busted spell list.
Nobody
So it's
likes
just
metagaming.
boring. Yeah. Well, tons of people like
Okay,
metagaming.
well
I
you
don't like
shouldn't.
metagaming specifically. Yeah, I don't think you should, but you know,
I
some
think you
people
should
are
be
into that.
anti-metagaming. Cause
And you know what? I've met a couple people that are really into that aspect of it. And you know what? Good for them. But like for
yeah.
me, my favorite part is building a
Oh
character
no.
that's abilities like match their personality. Like for instance, one of my characters, the only character that I've ever been able to play is Nick Offia. He's a
Nick
Triton
Oppian.
thief that I kind of homebrewed-ish. So he's very eel-like. So I gave him Shocking Grasp because that's hilarious. And all of his spells were lightning based. So he'd have like Witch Bolt or something similar. And yeah, I'd give him like storm based abilities because like that's more fun to me. I don't know. But that's not necessarily how everyone should do it. That's just like my personal preference. I like the character aspect of D&D. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part of games in general.
You want to
That's
make
why
a
like
weird little guy.
yeah, I want to make a wacky little dude. I don't really like just
Exactly.
building. I mean, if I ever were to make a metagaming character, I would make it thematic with them.
Yeah.
Like the most overpowered class in D&D is like I think it's the Order Cleric. I think that's the most strong one. I think it's like Domain of Order Cleric, I believe.
I got no clue.
Yeah.
Oh, can I pick up
Anyway.
that boat?
Yeah, that's my rant done. I forgot what my whole point of this was, but you know, I like D&D a lot. I had the best conversation with someone at work. So there's a guy at
Yes,
work who
you
really
told me.
really likes
You told
D&D.
me somebody's chill. That's good.
Yeah, he's awesome. He likes Legends of Evantris, so he's probably fine.
I'm trying to figure
He's
out
probably.
whether or not
Yeah,
people
I'm
are
trying to gauge
chill.
it. See, that's the thing. Here, it's almost a guarantee no, they are not chill. But I don't want to be like, oh, then I'm not going to talk to anyone because I want to find people here that are chill. I know they're here. I saw a trans woman like 2 days ago. I
I
know
saw a
she had
trans
a,
woman. She's real.
yeah, she's cool. She had like a pin. She had like a trans flag
Ah.
pin, and she was so fucking brave for being in Greenland with that out and proud. Good for her.
Look at how
And
big I
I
am,
just
by the
like,
way.
yeah, good job.
Thank
Wow,
you.
you're almost like
I'm large.
0.25% bigger, I guess.
Oh yeah, Royal
0.125
Rainbow. Bleh.
higher. Yeah. Um, it was the coolest thing ever, and I just don't get to see that a lot where I live, which is unfortunate. Because it's the place where like the place with the pride flag got a rock thrown through the window and they had to close because they kept getting death threats, or the guy who flies the liberalism is a disease flag right outside the interstate. Like literally every time you leave the town, it's just like liberalism is a disease, and then it's like Yeah, it's just a bunch of that, which is so it's just refreshing to see chill people. Anyway, that particular guy, he seems really cool, and I hope I can become like friends with him, because I have not been able to do that for a while.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I did, but in a different place, because I lived in a different place for a bit. And now I am back.
Huh.
Yeah.
Look at all these little weirdos.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Robot.
Nickel.
Nickel.
Who are you? Miso. Like the soup? Look, they got a soup head.
Yeah, soup head.
Soup head. Look at them boogie. Look at Marcy go. Yeah. What is she doing?
Hello, Marcy. No clue.
Absolutely vibrating on them. Jungle. I haven't seen them in a while. I remember you. You're brown. I remember you. The candles. Fumin.
Man, I wish that I could play with
Odeko.
you.
I wish that I could play as some of them, but apparently you can't change your character until the later games. Marnie.
Yeah, we have...
I'd probably...
Well, I have... We love Katamari.
I'd probably be Honey, because she's pink. Piso.
Yeah.
I like Piso.
Peso.
Oh, Peso. Havana.
Well, I think it can be either.
Yeah. La la la. La la la. Oh, wait.
That rocks.
I remember him. I like him. What's your name again? Johnson. I'm a Johnson fan. Look at him.
Nice.
Who would you be?
I feel, go, like, turn it upside down?
Look at her go.
I feel like, go over to gray guy.
Him? Oh, I can't spin the mushroom. It just spins automatically.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think... No, yeah, I can only spin it this way. There he is. You want to be Nickel?
Maybe.
Little robot?
Maybe
you
that...
can also be all black.
Either Nickel or that,
Columbo.
That one over there. Like, next to Marcy. Not Miso. The other one.
The cloud one?
Yeah.
Jungle?
Jungle.
That's fun.
Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah. I like Johnston. And also the pink one, because, hello, ink. The prince.
Yeah, I have to say, the yellow ones are kind of eh.
This one?
Which is
You don't like Marnie?
Yeah. Not really, no.
I like Marnie. I don't much care for... This is Ace. I like Kuro. He's edgy.
Oh yeah, I might have decided on a new middle name.
A new middle name? Well, don't tell the internet. They'll hear about your full name, but you can tell me.
Yeah. I will.
Next time on IMPs. This episode's like an hour long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Tell us what game to play next. It's gonna be Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
you don't get to choose. It's the illusion of choice.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Most likely, unless if I decide suddenly I need to play this game immediately.
Suddenly, I have to play this game.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I feel like... Yeah. Goodbye.